What?
What?
That should not be the favorite part.
Well, it is. I'm sorry, but it is. I mean,
God.
if I had a section named after me, then that would be my favorite part, but it's not.
Fine.
But yeah. So do you want to get the elephant in the room out of the way first?
Let's do it.
All right. As a lot of people may or may not know, going by the ratings on TV, which I believe were 3.5 million viewers, quite a few people saw it. But the WNBA All-Star Game was this previous weekend, and the current CBA is being negotiated. I want to say there was 2 years left in the CBA, but the players opted out. So now they have to come to an agreement because now it runs out October 31st of this year. So while they were warming up, the players decided to come out in shirts in solidarity saying, what was it? Pay us what you owe us.
Yes.
Which was directed.
That's what it said.
All right. Which was directed at the owners, because the primary thing that they are negotiating is the revenue share, which is currently at 9.3%. So before I have a boatload of notes. Like I actually researched this pretty well. So before I go crazy with those, give me your opinion on this whole situation.
After doing a little bit of research, I was kind of torn. But when you look at it, I kind of stand with them a little bit on that. The fact that it's a losing league might not be their problem. I think it's more of the way the league is run problem. Like where is all the money going? I think that's probably the question here. It's a horribly run league as is, with a very hard to watch product right now that could be so much better. So where's the money going? Who's managing that? So I support the players in this now. I was a little jaded in the beginning.
So you flipped.
I flipped. After looking at everything for the last 24 hours and analyzing it all, like, yeah, I just think it's a horribly managed league financially. Like the accounting is atrocious. So, after you look at it all, and like they don't get anything. The players, 9% of revenue is wild to me when every other league gets at least 47% of generated revenue. So like that's a huge discrepancy, right? Like at least pay the at least match the other leagues. You know what I mean? So like, I think that's really all that they're asking.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I kind of stand with them on that, honestly.
Because I mean, if you really look at it, okay, so they get 9.3%. The projection for this year is what, 300 million. So and off the top of my head, I'm not doing the math on that because math sucks. So if you want to do it, you can. But they break it down to where I believe you get 12 player rosters, and it's $1.5 million per team for a salary cap. The highest paid players make $260,000. If I'm correct, I believe, if off the top of my head.
There's a super max is $249.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then the league minimum is 62. And that's assuming you're there the whole year, because all their contracts, they're prorated. So say like there's somebody that comes in on a hardship, they're getting paid maybe like $5,000 for 2 weeks, which don't get me wrong, $5,000 is not bad money over 2 weeks for an ordinary person, but like the travel and they have to buy all like the super nice clothes. I mean, I don't work in a job where I have to dress up. Other people do. So they're a little bit more equipped to understand all that. But for a pro league that brings in that much money, I mean, if you look at it, you have 3 expansion teams that are coming in, and they were what was it? The Valkyrie paid $50 million, which they debuted this year already, and then the Toronto Tempo paid $50 million, and then Portland, I'm not sure what their team name's going to be yet, but is $75 million. But then now there's 3 more that they announced, or that should be by, what is it, 2030, I believe it was, which would be Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia. And they are getting charged $250 million just to start a franchise. So if the league thinks that they're worth that much money, why the hell wouldn't the players want more money?
Yeah.
It just blows my mind. Because, I mean, you have
kind of wild.
Like 1 year ago, you had the WNBA was valued at $1.2 billion, which I would have never thought it was that high. But, I don't do finances. But if you put that against the NBA, I mean, the NBA is worth way more than that. Like the NBA brought in, I think, $12 billion worth of revenue this year, estimated anyway.
Oh yeah, no, that's wild.
Yeah. So, but now the WNBA is now valued at $3.5 million. In 1 year, it jumped up $2.3 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, it's kind of wild. I mean, merchandise sales are up 40%. Attendance is up 26%.
Well, how much of a cut do I know NBA players get a cut? How much of a cut do the WNBA players get in merchandise?
0.
That's amazing.
It's just total revenue. That's they get total revenue sharing. That's it. They don't get. They don't
but
get.
A lot of the NBA players I read get like 10% of all their jersey sales and stuff.
Correct.
Sales.
Correct. They get. I want to say it's
so like if you're popular, like that's an extra couple $1 million. Like imagine if like some of the big players. Imagine if Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese or Sabrina were getting like a cut of their jersey sales. Like that would be wild.
Oh yeah.
So
the biggest thing of this, I think, in all reality, is I don't think the top stars are really hurt that bad because they get endorsements.
Yeah, that's where they make the most money.
It's the middle of the road and lower end players that are just getting hosed so hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's also crazy that like they lose so much money. The league as a whole loses so much money. Like it's just horribly mishandled.
Yes,
and there are NBA players who make more than this league loses. That's pretty wild.
Well, think about so a single WNBA team is $1.5 million for the entire team for a cap, right? The league minimum for the NBA is like I want to say 1.75 million.
Yeah, and then the WNBA they only have 12 players on their rosters. Well, they can only have up to 12 players in their rosters. The NBA is 15.
Correct.
And then I was reading like a lot of teams only carry 11. And then there was a team that played a game this year with only 8 players.
Right, because of injuries, and they don't want to bring people in order to have to pay them. Their salary cap is kind of funky, like because they have like hardship contracts, to where if they only have 8 players, they can then sign 2 players for like a 2-week ordeal, and then they're free agents again.
Oh, okay.
But they're since it's only like, what is it, a 4-month league, I think now. But since they have all these teams coming in, that also condenses the schedule. So this year, they've had more injuries than they've ever had. So that's another aspect of it. Like and then you have the other thing where the players can sit there and use as leverage is there's also Unrivaled, which is a 3-on-3 if you've never seen it, on a full court, but it's miniaturized, like 3/4 court maybe, or just over half.
I've seen that, yeah.
So Paige Beckers just signed a contract not just, but this was a while ago, where her 1 season with Unrivaled will pay the same amount or a little bit more than her 4 years in the WNBA, like her contract. And that should probably never happen, but it does.
So how many games a year is in the league do they play, the women?
Oh, cripes. I want to say regular season is like 40 or 42. I want to say. I'm not 100% guaranteeing that. But then this year they just extended the playoffs, where I think it's going to be 5 and like best of 5 and best of 7.
So if a rookie, this is what's funny. If a rookie referee refs 42 games, he makes higher than the league minimum.
Yeah, and they suck.
And yeah, exactly. So a rookie referee, that's no experience at all. And then the other ones may consider almost double that. That's actually kind of crazy when I just looked that up, because I'm like, the referee's horrible. What do they get paid? If they get paid at minimum just over $1,500 a game as a rookie.
Damn.
That's pretty wild to me.
That's good money.
That is pretty good money. I'm not gonna lie. I could go there and mess up some calls for $1,500 a game. Sign me up.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have to worry about is if I'd be able to make it up and down the court multiple times in a row. But other than that, I mean,
you're just jogging with women though.
I don't know about that. Have you been next to? I mean, they're faster than you think. Are they going to dunk it? There's a couple that can, but I mean, not many. But they're more athletic than I think a lot of people give them credit. But to your point with the officiating, a lot of people say the product itself is shit. I don't think it's necessarily because of the play. I think it's more the refereeing than anything, because those players
I don't think the play is great either, but I think the referees contribute to that. Like they're just going to play how they're allowed to play, right?
Right.
So if it's a physical game and the refs are letting the physicality fly, like why not? Why try to rely on skill if you just go hit somebody with no recourse?
Yeah, agreed. But what I'm saying is, what I think the product is poor play wise to where it is because those players get the living shit beat out of them all game long.
A lot of times, yeah. Yeah, so because of poor officiating.
Yeah,
it kind of dictates the play. It's yeah. They do need a better product out there, but it's really I've tried to watch it this season. It is really hard for me to watch as a big basketball fan. It's very hard for me to watch. I go to a lot of D3 basketball college games, and it's a much better game than WNBA, which is kind of crazy. So they got some work to do, but I think the league just needs an overhaul. I think the leadership needs to all go. I think they just need to cleanse it. Either just have the NBA run it completely, or you need to switch leadership and get people in there that know what they're doing, know how to treat their stars, value their stars, milk those cows, the cash cows when they come in, instead of treating them worse than anything. Let's stop the race baiting in the WNBA that the league seems to condone, but they just need to get a grip of their league.
Yes, I think it's a little out of control. I understand that it's always been kind of a what do you want to call it? They use it for like political I don't want to say pandering, but like they use it for their own political gain. Like they push 100%. Their agendas. The NBA does that a little bit, but I think the NBA's toning it down a little bit compared to what they had been because they saw their ratings start to drop. And I think they're trying to get away from that now. And I think if the WNBA wants to grow like exponentially, they need to keep doing what they're doing talent-wise, but they need to tweak some stuff. They need to figure out how to run the actual businesses, because clearly they don't. If you lose $10 million yearly, and then all of a sudden it jumps up to $50 million one year, and it was the year that you had like the biggest star come through that you've had in probably ever, that's an issue. The only thing I can say could be the reasoning is they gave them chartered flights, and I don't know how much those cost. I have no idea.
I updated the sheet, Bob. $25 million a year chartered flights is running the league.
Really? Where'd you put that?
Yeah.
Where did you just look that up?
No. Nope.
Wait, where's it at then?
Right where you say chartered flights, in parentheses, I wrote $25 million a season.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good job. Yeah. I'm proud of you.
See that?
You did some legwork. Woohoo!
Little bit. So yeah, that's there. So $25 million a season. That's probably you. I mean, you're pretty spot on. They lost around $10 million last year, on pace to lose 50, but 25 of that is just from charter flights alone. So that pretty much is the difference. So,
which I don't think they had a whole lot of choice on that. Like they were getting mobbed at the freaking airports.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of ridiculous that they were just riding on commercial planes.
I know, right? It's kind of wild, right? But then if you look at the media rights, like people keep wanting to say that, well, they're not making money. Well, they haven't. That's common knowledge. But as of next year, they will make a boatload of money just because their new media deal. I mean, when you jump up from $25 million an annual season to what, $200 million, I think you're doing okay. And then you have, like I said, you have the franchise fees going up. The valuations are all going up. I don't see how the players don't get like a really big pay grade like uptick. It's at 9% now. Yeah. I don't think they're going to get to 47%. I think it'll be more like 32.
30, 33. Yeah, that's exact same thoughts. I think it's right there too.
And then I think that kind of would make it a little safer for the league itself to see if the growth continues. And if it does, then I think in the next one, it'll jump up to about 47, 45%. That way it kind of covers their ass in case this is just a fluke.
I don't know how long their CBAs are, but I would expect 30% one season and maybe like a 5% jump the next three. But I don't know. I don't know what they traditionally, how long their agreements are. So
the current one was signed in January of 2020.
Oh, so they do 5-year deals. So that's it's either 3 or 5.
It was 5 or 6. I think it was 5 or 6, but then they have the opt out after a certain amount of time. And that's the other thing. Like 2020 kind of fucked up a lot of stuff with COVID and everything, and they played in the bubble, and I don't know what they lost for money. I don't know if like that coming around played a part in them getting only 9%. Like I don't know a lot of those details, but the momentum should continue because Juju should be coming in, Hannah Hidalgo should be coming in, Madison Booker, Olivia Miles.
All those people. Can't wait.
Yeah, I know you don't know who any of them are. That's fine. But,
none of them.
Right. But I mean, they're like they're sophomore, juniors, and seniors in college, and they were on the FIBA USA team that won gold medal. Hannah Stolke was on that team. There's other ones that I'm forgetting, but they're pretty fucking good players, especially compared to a lot of the players that are in the league. And on top of that, if the franchises are going to be expanding out, then I mean, it's just going to be a better overall product. Hopefully, as long as they don't expand too fast, that could be their only downfall.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is kind of where the players should get what they want in all reality, but it is what it is at this point. Do you have any final comments on that?
No, I actually stand with the players, but I think there needs to be, I think they need to be bumped up to 30 and then incrementally over whatever the term of the contract is. So 30, and then you have 5 years in the contract. So maybe it goes up, 3% a year, and get them to 45% by the end of this existing contract, which puts them up there with the men's sports, which average 47%. So I think that's pretty much that's what I would expect and hope for them.
I kind of agree with that.
And then they need to ask for a share of their merchandise sales.
Well, that might be part of what they're going to do anyway. They might say we want this percentage of revenue, plus each player will get this percentage of their jersey sales.
Yeah,
but it just depends on the language, how they do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see with the boom what the salary cap's going to get moved to. I mean, I think it should almost double off the bat. I don't think that's a big ask. I mean, how many teams are in the league right now?
I want to say
14, I think, right? It is 14. I'm pretty sure it's 14, right?
I think
$21 million is that's the salary for the league.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah, it's $21 million.
Yeah.
So I don't see why that could not triple, to be honest, and they still going to be incredibly profitable if it's run right with the current media deals that they've got that start next season. So good luck to them. I hope they do it, and I hope it's not the expense. I don't know if they're going to bounce out of a strike strongly.
No, if they strike or get locked out, I think they're fucked.
Yeah, me too. Because I don't think it's going to be easy to recover from.
Yeah,
that.
Just look what happened in Major League Baseball. I mean, it took the whole steroid thing just to get them out of the funk, and even then, it still hasn't recovered like the way it was.
It's been tough. Yeah, it's been tough. Plus, that season, man, that's one of the greatest what ifs ever. That season was so crazy. Was that 95?
Oh, with Montreal?
That was insane. Oh, with everybody. I mean, Montreal, the Indians were great. Weren't the White Sox having a year then too? It was that was going to be quite the chase that season down to the wire, and it was just we all got robbed.
Yep, complete shit show. But speaking of getting robbed, have you seen the latest Topps debacle?
All right, what debacle is this?
The Topps Chrome Cooperstown calls.
Ugh. Yeah, what a terrible idea.
Yeah,
horrible idea.
Fuck.
Horrible idea.
Why would anybody want to wait till 2031 for a 1-on-1 superfractor of a rookie?
It's not a rookie.
Not anymore, but that's what it is. It will be. It'll be the rookie.
No, they were. I think they're already existing Hall of Famers, aren't they?
The way I read it,
the picture they show is Ichiro.
Yeah, it does. But Topps has a thing that it says that there will be rookies, 1-on-1 superfractors for rookies for that set. Oh, that's what it said on X.
How are they going to have Cooperstown calls for that? That's kind of...
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to dig in a little deeper on that one. Maybe I'm wrong. But I mean, this year, the blue numbered 150 comes out, then to 99 green, then 50 gold, then orange to 25, black to 10, red to 5, and 1-to-1 superfractor in 2031. Each one will come out a year after the fact.
All right, so it's not no rookies. This program it's 7 different Hall of Fame classes.
Okay.
So
I read incorrectly then. That makes it a little less stupid, but still stupid.
It's way dumb. I'm out.
Like this to me seems like a cash grab. They're trying anybody that does rainbows, they're trying to cash grab them into having to buy it every year.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. And I will not be picking that up. Will you be picking it up?
I pre-ordered some.
You did already?
I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I already pre-ordered some Chrome just to rip a little bit. We'll get to that in the releases of the week and how disappointing that is. But
yeah, it's my favorite part of the whole show, and it just sucks this week. All right, so you are gonna pick that up. Was there anything you picked up this week?
Picked up quite a bit of retail this week, unfortunately, and actually got wrecked. So I got, what did I grab? I grabbed 2 super boxes of Series 2 Topps at $45 a piece. Went literally hitless in both. even though special packs did not even contain a single rookie in either super box.
Oh.
So those were super shitty boxes. I've bought like several of the more than I probably like to admit of those, and I've always gotten like at least one decent hit out of the super boxes every time, and these two were just god awful. I mean, like there were packs without even an insert in it. One pack didn't even have the stars of the MLB insert in it. Like it was awful all around. So I don't know if it was a second wave thing or what, but it was bad. I overpaid and just to rip one box of the Marvel, the Topps Chrome Marvel blasters.
How'd that go?
I mean, I love the cards are great. Cards are fantastic. I'm a big fan of those, but my box sucked.
Oh, really?
It was oh my god, it was so bad. So bad. So
what was the best thing you got?
Maybe like every box comes with 2 or 3 of those like gold lavas.
Yeah.
Parallels. I think I got a cable. I think that might have been my best one. A cable gold lava. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't even think my commons, I got a single notable Marvel character in all of the commons either. Like literally, it was bad. It's bad. It was a bloodbath, and I paid $49 for it.
Paid $49 for that?
I did buy. Yeah.
Ouch.
I bought some Pokemon. I bought a prismatic bundle with the evolutions, 3 promo cards and 3 packs. I did hit 2 cool evolution cards in there, so I'm not really upset about it. Didn't make money on it, but it's okay. I keep those cards anyway, so
yeah,
that was okay. I was away last week. I was down in the Myrtle Beach area, so I stopped at an LCS down there, and I've stopped there every year, and I don't know if they've had a new manager, owner, or something, but man, what an awful experience I had this time. There was like no stock in the shop. Like I couldn't find anything current, like for baseball whatsoever. And then there was like a jumbo pack of Series 1 2023 tops or whatever was like $30. It's like, dude, stop. Stop.
Yeah.
So I legit didn't grab any actual sports from there just for that reason. It was pretty bad. So I did buy for science. I bought a box of Donruss baseball, the new Donruss blasters.
Jesus.
Unlicensed, but you know what? Like it's unlicensed, but it was actually pretty fun rip. I'm not gonna lie. It's basically Bowman.
Yeah,
because whatever the restrictions are, the players that they can have in it. So it's all like either prospects that just got drafted or like players that aren't active. So it was actually kind of cool. You saw some names you don't see in other products a lot. And then I got some cool parallels of some young players. I got some really cool Connor Griffin cards. But yeah, it was actually fun. There's absolutely no value in those, but it was fun.
Zero.
So I did like it for that reason. But that's probably about all that I grabbed this week. That's kind of a lot, though.
That's a lot more than me. I
bought some singles too, but what did you get?
I grabbed nothing. I bought a picture. I bought a picture frame.
So you kind of made money then because you didn't lose.
Yeah,
money.
I didn't lose it. Well, no, I paid $15 for a picture frame for an autograph 16 by 20. That's pretty much it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That
is pretty good.
I'm kind of trying to save my money because I'm the Nationals next week, and I'm planning on buying some stuff there. I don't know how much. We'll see what happens.
With that procedure you had in your neck, your corner game's lacking, so I'm sure you're hurting a little bit. So,
yeah, that and I haven't gotten any. I haven't gotten any freaking disability money yet. Fucking broke. But yeah,
gotta fix that.
You're gonna fix that? You're gonna give me money?
I said we gotta fix that.
Oh, no, you can. You can just give me money and it's fixed. Voila.
Gotcha.
But all right, so that's the pickups of the week. I mean, you had a lot of product, not a lot of hits, and I had a picture frame where I did really well this week.
We crushed it.
I mean, we were hot. Do you know how hot we were?
How hot were we?
Who's hot? Who's hot?
There we go. All right. Making a return to my list because he's still hitting and his cards are still going up. My Homer friend, Sedane Raffaella.
He didn't do a lot against the Cubs, just so I'm saying. Just saying.
His cards are going up. Yeah, it's that post All-Star game drop, that's all. So he's going up, and then somebody who's having it, I mean, he got injured, but I mean, he's been tearing it up, and it's not like anything new really, but nobody ever talks about him is Jeremy Pena of the Astros, and his cards are still a really good value. So yeah, I mean he's a top 5 shortstop right now in the game. So he's just not getting any hobby love. So he's a good one to jump all over if you can.
I think that's a lot of where he plays.
Oh yeah, for sure. The trash throws are
people aren't happy with them still, and then they're also a small market team.
Yeah,
I put that in quotes, small market, because there's really no small market.
That's true. And then lastly, we have 7 weeks to football season. So I put J.J. McCarthy there because we're curious to see what he's going to do this season in Minnesota. I feel like his cards are still for a guy whose rookie year was last year and hasn't taken a snap yet. His cards are still pretty high up there. So I can't. Bob, what do you do? You got to spell it right, dude.
I switched it.
So it's his team. So let's see what happens. I'm curious. He in 8 weeks, he could very well find himself on the coldest of cold lists. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. There's a lot of people that do, but I don't.
I haven't watched enough of him at Michigan to really know.
Nobody did because all he had to do was turn around and hand the ball off.
So yeah, we'll see. But I mean, I feel like with the football season looming, there's been a lot of people jumping on him right now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So.
And now for Lambo's cold dessert.
And then my cold list. I'm going to go with another kind of homer since I live in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go with O'Neal Cruz. Cool, he had a decent showing in the home run derby at the All-Star break, but man, this season is one to forget. Besides the occasional flashy play or high exit velocity on a hit of his, like there's just, for every one of those, I feel like there's 4 goofy things. Like that error he had where he just stood there after and didn't even chase the ball down. That was a rough one. And then Perdomo. A lot of people had a good first half of the season, but don't be fooled. I've fallen into this trap with him before. The second half collapse is imminent. So just
maybe you never know.
Yourselves.
You never know.
Brace yourselves for that. No, it's here. It's here. Brace yourself.
I don't know.
So I'm not jumping on that right now. I'm gonna hold what I've got of his. And
why would you hold it? You don't want to get rid of it now?
No, because it's second half. So I should have got rid of it a month ago.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm kind of confused right now.
But no, I didn't feel like digging it out. So there he is. And then we have kind of a star like last season that's like fallen off the map, and his average is atrocious as Adolis Garcia. And he's just not hitting the home runs with the frequency he was before. So I feel like, I mean, we could really probably put the Rangers on there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, he was one of those guys that kind of came out of nowhere anyway, and then he started hitting the living shit out of the ball, and then everybody figured out who he was, and now he's just not. You know, it's that's the weird thing about baseball. You can be nothing, then become a star, and then become nothing in the snap of a finger, basically.
Oh, it's instant. Oh, yeah, for sure. Look at like another example that's comparable, I think, to Adolis would be like Randy Arozarena.
Oh,
right? Like
absolutely.
And oh my God, even somebody I should have a colder list. Like, look at Luis Roberts. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Is he even batting 200 this season? My God, that guy.
Yeah, I don't. Isn't it kind of weird? You see all these players with all this talent, and they just can't put it together.
Didn't he have like the most graded rookie card at one point from was it 2020 Topps?
I believe so.
I remember that. Boom. Oh God.
I sold one of his cards, and I openly put the picture and showed it. And you know how like when it's going to get cut, and the machine sometimes will leave like a zipper mark down the side.
Oh yeah.
I got one like that, and in 2020, I had it on there, said exactly what was wrong with it, zoomed in on the picture, everything as transparent as I could, and I put it up for $20 because it was worth $50 at the time or something like that. Sold that fucker immediately.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm like just sitting there going, dude, this card's not going to be worth jack shit, but right now I'm going to sell it for about half price, and somebody will hopefully buy it, and I would say 5 to 10 minutes after I put it up, gone. But would you consider releasing any of those 3 players?
I would have to look at, I mean, obviously you don't release Perdomo, but I'd have to look at salary cap situations with them. I don't think it would make sense, honestly, for you to dump either one of those two. No. Maybe trade them before the deadline this year, maybe, but definitely not.
All right, well, thanks for going that in depth on my segue to the releases of the week. See, last time I didn't catch it that you were trying to segue. No, you didn't catch mine.
I know.
Yeah.
It was good.
Turnabout is fair play, sir. All right. So, release of the week, July 23rd. We have 2024-25 Panini Noir basketball hobby boxes. I actually really like that product. It's simple. It's way too expensive.
They're nice. Yeah, they're nice. Look, those got to be. Those are over $2,000 a box.
Yeah, it's obnoxious in the resale value on them, unless you get like the top end players' autographs and stuff like that. Are not very good.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Dynasty on the baseball side. Yeah,
Don't
nice looking
don't
cards.
Shit on Dynasty outside of the price, okay?
Yeah, well, I mean that's the same with Noir though, right? Like nice looking cards, like really nice cards, but like the price point, unless you get a big name, I mean, and you might even need two in a box, honestly.
Unless you sell them immediately.
You get four guaranteed autos and 3 mems in a box.
Something like that.
It could be up. Yeah, and those mems could be mem autos too. So you could get up to 7 possible autographs, I guess. But yeah. So.
Yeah. And then 2025 Topps V Friends Chrome Sapphire Edition.
I'm out on the V Friends.
I've never gotten into them. I don't have a problem with them. If you collect them, by all means, enjoy.
That's it.
2025 Topps Chrome baseball hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, and blaster boxes.
Woof.
Hey, you bought some, dude. You bought some.
I know. Do you know why? Because I'm chasing the MVP buybacks and potentially the AL one being Cal Raleigh. That's who I'm chasing in it.
Oh, you're chasing you're chasing the dumper, huh?
Oh, wait. They didn't put the dumper in this product. So he doesn't even have a card in it. So that was another great idea.
For real?
A guy. Yeah, he's not in it.
How is he not in it?
We have a star who also has arguably the best nickname in baseball, and he doesn't have a card in the product.
Wow.
And he's number 2, a close number 2 right now, in MVP voting.
So Topps is shit the bed yet again.
Yeah. And then the autograph. I don't know if you saw. There was a great tweet going out with a breakdown of the autos. Absolutely horrible. Like 90% of them were pitchers.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it was like 85% were pitchers or something like that.
Yeah, and like 80% of those are relief pitchers, and then like a lot of them haven't even seen the league. It's just, it's pretty bad.
But you still bought some
for science, man. For science, I have to buy some. We need content, buddy.
I understand that, but Jesus.
Plus,
Christ.
if I get anything, if I get something decent,
I'd rather buy some V Friends instead.
Yeah, if I get any cool Yankees, it's probably gonna be a pickle giveaway because I don't keep those. So
why not?
Because the Yankees suck.
I agree, they do, but Burris is out there. He likes the Yankees.
Yeah, that's why I'll give him away.
Oh, to him?
No, but he'll have a chance at whatever we do if I get any.
Okay, well, fuck him, I guess, huh? Anyway, all right.
Hey, I just bought Burris. I just bought Burris a Yankee spot last week in a break. Or the week before that in a break.
I did
PYT,
see that. Yeah. Oh, and in case anybody wants to know who Burris is, he is a member of the No Flow Discord, and that's how we know him. So that way, there's people know who these people are that we're randomly talking about.
He's a pretty good person for a Yankees fan.
He is an old man that goes to bed really early, but outside of that, he's okay. He's all right.
But I look forward to his 5 a.m. Good morning every day. Every day like clockwork, no matter what day of the week it is, man. He's up and at 'em, and we get. I look forward to that. So,
well, he's got to watch he watches the evening news and the morning news within a half hour of each other, so that makes sense.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean it's you do what you got to do at that point. But next up, we got the 2025 Panini Luminance football thoughts.
Yeah, so Luminance is pretty good. I like Luminance. It's one of my favorite early releases every year. I guess like the worst part about it, I think, is are the players are in their college jerseys still, right?
I believe they are, but I don't quote me on that.
They usually are in Luminance, but I don't even see a rookie card on their flyer, like on their ad for it.
Maybe they don't have any.
But yeah, I usually like them. And then, every box you get 3 autos and 1 mem, 5 parallels, the 4 inserts, and 12 guaranteed rookies. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good chance anyway.
And the cards are cool. Like the photography is pretty cool. It's almost like kind of stadium clubby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them. I'll jump in. I'm sure they'll be out there I won't get a box. $3.25 a box. Really is not bad value for 3 autos in a football box at all. So I haven't really gone over the checklist, but I will definitely be jumping in some Luminance breaks when they come out. So,
and then we have 2024 Panini National Treasures football. I would like to buy some of that, but I can't afford that either.
I mean, yeah, we'd like to buy some, but yeah, that's not happening.
Well, you know what we should do? You should buy some for science, send it to me, I'll examine it, and then we'll talk about it.
I should buy some and have it CAT scanned. I'll CT scan it all.
Yeah, you can do that. Why? I don't understand.
Can do that.
Yeah, I know. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I have that access.
Yet you still resist the temptation.
God, I know.
Ridiculous.
I know. But if somebody wants to pay me to do it, let me know. I'm here.
Oh, jeez. Now oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
We are never do that. Ourselves out.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't think you are. But what's a joke is the next thing. 2024-25 Panini Obsidian Soccer Hobby Box.
Wait, why is that a joke?
Because soccer is a joke.
Ah, soccer's all right, man.
Soccer is a giant
and they sell
dumpster
like crazy.
Fire of poop.
They sell like crazy. And there's black color blasts in Obsidian and absolutely ridiculously cool looking. So sorry, Bob, you are once again wrong. The die cut supernovas are pretty cool. I don't know. I dig them. I dig them. And honestly, like the value's not. I mean, we were talking about 3 autos in NFL football for $325 wasn't bad, but you get 4 in a box here for $400. It's not that much. Ugh. It's not that much off.
$400 for soccer?
Yeah, for 7 cards.
For soccer.
7 cards, man.
For soccer.
High end, buddy.
High end what? Toilet paper?
You know, the most popular sport in the world.
Not in the United States.
Not in the U.S., but in the
it's the only place that matters, sir.
It's one of the fastest growing sports here.
I actually, you know what? We should talk more soccer because we have like, I look at our breakdown of like who listens to us based off of region. We have like 8 fucking countries that listen to us.
Well, here's what I say to that, good sir. We do have a guest scheduled that is a big soccer fan and former soccer breaker.
Oh God, he follows soccer too?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Why does he follow all the weird shit?
He's also, an F1 guy. So
exactly,
yeah.
Like, does he pick the most obscure things to enjoy?
No,
not Pokemon anymore.
No, I think he's just a lover of sports, man. He likes some of those things.
I actually thought you were going to say he was cultured, and I was going to be like, oh my God.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
He's a good guy. He likes some pretty cool stuff, so I'll give it to him for that. I've been to several of his soccer breaks when he used to do them. Very knowledgeable. So yeah,
he's not NASCAR.
We could definitely talk to him about the Obsidian when he's a guest and what he's seeing and what he thinks about them for sure.
That'll be a you thing again. I'm telling you that whole thing. I'm basically just going to say things to try and throw him off his game. That's going to be
I don't think he can be wavered.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? All right, and
what else?
What
else we got?
All right, yeah. For July 23rd, we have 2024-25 Topps Reverence UCC Hobby Soccer Box.
Didn't even find any information on that.
I have zero idea what that is.
Yeah,
like what would UCC be? University Club something?
Couldn't even answer that, man.
All right, well, we're going to move along from that because that's a giant pile of shit. Moving on to July 24th would be 2025 Keepsake Invincible Season 1 Premiere Edition Hobby Box. I'm actually interested in that. The TV show is it's not bad. I've watched a couple episodes. I'm going to try and watch more because it did get renewed for another season. And it's only like $60 for a box. I mean, am I going to go out of my way?
2 relic cards.
I know. And it does look like they have like facsimile autographs in there too.
There are facsimile laser etched ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sketch cards are like legit sketch cards from the show. They're not like specially drawn just for the card.
Right.
So that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. So I mean, for the price point, I don't think it's too bad. It's essentially like getting a mega box, but it's a hobby box.
Who's the guy? Who's the person to get from the series?
Don't put me on the spot. I don't remember that stuff. I watched like 2 episodes a long time ago. How dare you?
Do some legwork, buddy. My God.
Motherfucker, I did all those notes for WNBA.
I'm going to watch it.
I was very lucky.
I'm going to watch an episode of this. I am going to watch an episode of Invincible.
You know who made it, right?
No idea.
Robert Kirkman?
Sir, I'm going to need more than that.
Okay. Well, clearly you don't watch The Walking Dead.
I do watch The Walking Dead.
Well, that's who created it.
I used to. I stopped around, I don't know if it was season 5 or 6 when it just started getting ridiculous, and I stopped watching it.
It was ridiculous from the get-go. It was a fucking zombie apocalypse.
No, but I mean, it had believable elements, and it was like it was a great. I mean, you could argue the first 4 seasons of that were one of the greatest storylines in TV.
It's pretty good all the way through. Like once the whole Negan, like that war.
Yeah, nah.
That went on too long. But once they got past that, I thought it got really good again. Like once the Whisperers came in, it got kind of fucked up.
And now there's like 75 spinoffs, so I'm not even.
I can't keep up with all of them. It's kind of like Marvel. I can't keep up with all that stuff. I try to watch the things that I really want to watch, but I can't keep up. So you're gonna watch that show, Invincible?
I'm gonna watch an episode. Yeah,
I'm gonna also do that. I have plenty of time in my hands, and I'm going to see what happens with it. Next up, we got July 25th, 2025, Leaf Glory of the Game football. And
I don't like Leaf, but did you see some of these, though?
They look really nice.
They are nice looking cards, and you get several autographs. You get 4 hits, including 2 autographs per box.
And I don't think the box is overly expensive, was it?
$240 for Leaf is kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, the stuff you get's kind of cool, though.
But isn't...
the patches, there's no dull patches.
Isn't Patty Mahomes exclusive to Panini, though? Or, I mean, not Panini.
Yeah, he's in it. Oh, yeah, his autos are in it, for sure.
Well,
I'm looking at one right now.
But is he exclusive to Panini, though?
Probably.
Because how could he be in Leaf, then?
I don't know, but he's there. Maybe they have old sticker autos.
But, yeah, what is this? The Autumn Wind, that looks cool.
The Bo Jackson one looks cool. The one and only. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, I do like that one too. And then you have the classic combos. That could be cool too, as long as they don't use the shitty people. And then they have the Canton cuts where they have like cut autos too.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool product. I don't think I'll buy any, but if there was like a box for like a break or whatever.
Yeah, if there was a break, I would do it.
The cool thing is, like, you get 4 hits per box, but you get 4 cards per box. So every card you get is a hit.
Right, but $250 for 4 cards though. Ooh,
especially
the Leaf.
Especially the Leaf.
Yep, the Leaf. And then finally, 2025 Panini Certified Football Hobby Box.
I like certified.
Are they certified fresh?
Fresher than a newborn, I heard.
So, like, what would Rotten Tomatoes give them for a score?
$300.
They only go to 10, buddy.
$300, I'm saying, for a box.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
But you get 1 guaranteed RPA per box, and then 1 additional autograph.
You get one freshman fabric signatures, 1 additional autograph, 2 memorabilia cards, 2 rookies or rookie parallels, and 3 numbered parallels per box on average.
Boy, the base cards look like if National Treasures in 2024 Bowman had a baby.
Oh, they do.
Interesting design.
They do.
Interesting design. Yeah, it's an interesting design. Not sure if I like it.
I like the pieces of the game gold. That looks nice as shit.
I just saw that Jamar Chase card. Yeah, that looks really cool. I was hoping to see the RPA. Is that it? No, there's the materials etch. It advertises a freshman fabric, but then it doesn't show one.
No, it doesn't. Oh, actually, maybe does it?
No.
There's a certified ballers. No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, it doesn't even show one in the promos.
Which you would think that would be the one that you would want to show, because that's the one everybody's going to want. But I did see it. Two rookies or 2 rookie parallels per box. That means you're only getting 2 rookies out of 50 cards. Am I understanding that correctly?
That's what it looks like.
See, for $300, that's god damn, man.
Yeah, but it's that RPA. That's why. That's a guaranteed RPA. That's why.
Yeah,
that's where that's all coming from, buddy.
9 times out of 10, if you hit something big like that, you live out your fantasy, right?
Yeah.
What would be your what would be your fantasy at that point? God, let's get weird. Let's get weird.
You go first, Bob.
No, I'm good. I asked you a question first. You got to answer it.
What fantasy are we talking about?
Fantasy football, of course.
There we go.
Jeez, I don't understand. How hard is it?
Do you play fantasy football?
I do.
It's hard. Do you play fantasy football?
I do play fantasy football. Yeah, I'm in a couple leagues.
Okay, I play it too. I'm in a couple leagues, but I just do it because I'm almost obligated in those leagues to do it every year.
Yeah.
I personally have much more fun, and I think it takes a little bit more skill to play DFS football every week, and all players are open to you. And you have to construct.
Explain what that is.
I am.
Well, what's DFS stand for?
Daily fantasy.
Thank you. Not everybody knows that.
So every week you sit down on Sunday morning, usually about 10 a.m. when all the injury lists are sent out and everything, and you build a team that you think is going to perform the best for a certain budget. So all players are open to you. At that point, you can construct the best possible team for your money every week. I love that, and then I like to watch all the games that those players are in and stuff, so it keeps me more interested. I just think it's a better game to manage a team for the whole season. And I'm only saying that because the last 3 years in fantasy, like, I've gotten destroyed by week 4 with injuries. I mean, like, round 1 through 3 picks all done with injuries every year, I feel like. So
yeah, I would rather play the season long one. I like the GM aspect of it a little bit more. Like, I control trades, pickups, drops, all that good stuff. The daily one I've never really gotten into a whole lot. Everybody I know does, but I just don't, because I don't want to think about it every freaking day. I want to worry about basically 2 days a week, and that's it.
Yep.
Because I'm in 2 leagues right now. One's just a $50 buy-in, and I just joined that one, and that's an auction league, which I think auction leagues are the best because everybody has a shot at everybody. Just what are you willing to pay for them? And then I'm in a second league with basically just friends where this year will be the first year we actually throw money in on it. I think we're going to do like $10. And what we do is we have a theme for it every year, and then whoever wins it gets to pick the theme for the next year. And we usually do some sort of spin to it where there's a special rule that has to be followed. Like the 1 year, you could, what was it? You had to pick a kicker with your, I want to say your second round pick. And then we kind of went with that.
Nice.
Like we do is try to do just weird shit and then go with it like that. But I mean, the daily fantasy is pretty huge. I mean, it's what do you got? DraftKings? What else?
DraftKings, FanDuel. That's all I mean, like, I mostly just do the DraftKings. So, but FanDuel is pretty good too.
So, do you normally do a decent amount of research when you do that, or no?
Oh yeah. Oh, when I do my DFS, oh yeah, I'm up in the morning at like usually 2-3 hours before, and then I'm looking all week, sporadically all week. But it sucks because, like, you could prepare all week, and then, like, something happens during the week, or injury report comes out, somebody that was supposed to be ready is not ready, somebody that wasn't supposed to be ready is ready, and it kind of, like, that can screw up your plan for Sunday. So I usually wait until the injury report comes out. I have a whole list of targets, and I build teams around, like, I usually pick like a quarterback and a wide receiver, quarterback combo, and kind of stack those. So yeah, it's always fun. Even baseball is fun to do that with too. Baseball DFS is really fun.
Yeah.
I can't baseball fantasy, hockey fantasy, that stuff's absolutely insane to me. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. That's just so much work.
Baseball, I did it 1 year, 2 years, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's just too much. But let me ask you this question. This is going to be kind of odd, I think. And this is more not necessarily the daily stuff, but like the yearly leagues. Do you normally, or do you think that there's a correlation with card collectors anyway, that they will draft players that they think are going to be good, but then also at the same time invest in their cards to try and flip them at a later date?
Oh, for sure. I think there's a direct correlation between fantasy and hobby, 100%.
But how in depth would you say? Like, do you think people are strictly drafting? I guess what my question is do you think they draft
based on their PCs or whatever, on their targets for the hobby?
Yeah.
No, for me, it's the other way around. For me, I'll see who I end up with in the draft and be like, all right, they're going to do well. And then I'm going to go buy their cards then.
Okay.
Like, for me, it goes draft, then buy. I don't buy and then hope I can get them in the draft, because then you're going to be upset.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's true. That's true.
So, like, a lot of times that's how it goes for me. Like, I see how my teams are, and then, like, I'm like, oh, the more I look into these guys that I ended up getting, like, the more I want their cards. And then you start watching them more, and then, like, you start getting their stuff more. I think that's how it works for me anyway, which probably is not like 95% of other people's. So
yeah, I mean, I've never really thought about the correlation between the two. I kind of keep it separate because I guess that would be more of a flipper, a buying and selling mentality, and I don't have that when I collect. It's more of I just collect what I want, and like I don't buy a lot of wax. So if I bought a lot of wax, then yeah, if I got somebody that to sell, then I would sell them. But I don't really get into a lot of buying and selling. So I don't know if that, like, fantasy and buying and selling, that matches up more than like just doing PC stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, you know what the best fantasy league is, Bob?
I don't know.
Soccer.
No, my God.
I'm just kidding.
They even have those?
You know what? I hope not. I hope not. I haven't seen it, and I hope not. But yeah, I just had to throw another soccer thing in for you. So,
all right. Hey, who invented soccer, by the way? Do you know?
I do not know.
All right, because it's kind of relevant to the question of the week.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And that is?
If there was one person you could eliminate from the course of history, who would it be?
That's a tough question because I don't know if you've ever seen like the movie Butterfly Effect.
Oh, it's
great movie, by the way.
Oh, I know, it's a loaded question.
Yeah, because like if you eliminate anybody, it could alter or like cancel out your existence, right?
Yep.
But I thought about this a little bit today.
You did? I didn't think about it at all yet. I'm just thinking about it right now.
There's some obvious answers that people are going to come out with, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'd get rid of Hitler. I'd get rid of Stalin. I'd get rid of that. But I think, like, for me, I would probably eliminate John Wilkes Booth because I think Lincoln was onto some really great things. And I would have liked to see where we stood now if Lincoln was still around then and kept going.
All right, keep talking. Because I'm still thinking.
That's what I think because he, you know what I mean, like
right,
like that he was a very fair, good guy, and I think like it would have been cool. It would just be cool to see what else would have come about the nation if he had actually stayed in the position that he was in. That would be really, really cool. And it's like the not so obvious answer, right? Like some of them are really, really people are gonna pick like the people I mentioned before or whatever, but. Yeah, for me, it was like I would want to see where as a nation we are if we still had him.
So mine is a little... I don't have a huge explanation for it. There's actually two. Well, no. I would probably eliminate whoever invented the fucking internet, whoever that is. And I'm not going to look it up.
It was a lot longer ago than you think, too, to be honest with you. So.
Right. It was probably sometime in the 80s?
I would say maybe before that.
Really?
I think the concept, yeah.
Oh, well, right. But I'm talking, yeah. Well, I guess you'd have to eliminate the concept, I guess, wouldn't you? But yeah, so whoever that was, they're getting the axe because it just seems like since everything's gone the way of the internet where everything's done online. I mean, fuck, my kid. I understand I'm a parent and I can kick him off the video games anytime, but that's like the only time he socializes with anybody besides family.
Nikolai Tesla was the first one to like speak about it and have the concept.
Fuck it. He's gone. See you later.
And then the first workable prototype was in the 1960s.
Really?
Which was funded by the U.S. Department of Defense.
Yeah, fuck them. So Tesla, see you later, buddy.
There you go. So.
All right, I should have thought about that question a little bit better. I just rambled on for like 3 minutes about nothing. But yeah, so you got any final thoughts?
Well, I just saw. So Chrome doesn't come out till Wednesday. Tomorrow officially, right? So but somebody literally in the last hour just pulled one of the top 2 or 3 chase cards from it. They just pulled a Jacob Wilson autograph superfractor before release.
Oh, fucking
so
people.
that just happens so much. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, yeah, it must be frustrating as a breaker too, because then you lose
all that money's gone.
Like, what if you already bought an athletic spot to go tomorrow? You didn't. Now what are you waiting for? A Kurtz, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be about it.
But yeah, you just paid one of the most top 2 expensive teams in the break, and like it's out. You're already out. You don't have a chance. You didn't even have a chance. Like just knowing that, like that's pretty frustrating. How the stuff's broken so early because they ship it too early.
Yep. But my understanding is if you get caught breaking it early, you lose your allocation.
I don't know if they've ever actually enforced that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I have literally seen a breaker order one off of eBay, and they paid retail price for it, and they got it the night before release day and ripped it, and they got an email scolding them for that. And they bought it secondhand already, and they got an email about it. 1 box.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude. But meanwhile, all day on Fanatics Live and whatnot stuff, people were ripping the product all day, and they ripped 1 box that they bought secondhand.
That's because Whatnot and Fanatics and all that shit is where they make all their money.
It's crazy.
That's all. That's all that matters anymore is money.
Yeah, I guess so. And it said my Chrome. I'm not expecting my Chrome won't be here till August 5th. My expected delivery date is August 5th through 11th. So like.
Well, the good news is
kind of wild.
There won't be anything left. Everything will be pulled by the time you get it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wasn't going to get anything in it anyway, but like, I at least like, you have those dreams of what you could pull, and now can't pull it.
Oh, you can pull it.
So,
I'm not sure it's a dream anymore if you pull it, but you can pull it.
Pretty frustrating.
You didn't catch any of that, did you?
No.
Okay. You must pull it a lot in order to not understand.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? We're slow because it's daytime.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. I'm not active yet.
No. All right. Well, is that it?
That's all I got.
All right. I don't have anything else because I felt prepared, but I'm not prepared all at the same time.
Yeah, you were very proud of yourself this week for being prepared.
I was. That WNBA stuff. I mean, dude, I have so much information that I found in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I bet you didn't expect me to flip to your side, huh?
No, I was kind of pissed. I wanted to argue about it.
Yeah, I mean, I got to take the player side. I got to advocate for them there.
It's because you read all that information. You were like, yeah, yeah.
No, I'd actually already looked that up and read some of that stuff already. But I'm like, you know what? That's really shitty. If they were getting 30-40% already, and it just wasn't a lot because the league's mishandling money, then like, all right, I'm on it. Like they should shut up, but they don't. 9% is ridiculous.
Yep.
So it's like, all right, now I get it. I kind of get it.
Yeah, and the amount of people on the X that just don't fucking get it, head explodes, dude, man. Holy shit.
So ridiculous.
I mean, some of those replies to what I said, I got to the point where I just would say something that I knew was correct, and I knew it'd make their head explode, and then I just muted them. And it was the best feeling ever.
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, so Nationals next week.
It's going to be exciting.
Are you pumped?
I'm pumped.
How pumped are you?
I'm pumped up.
Oh, you went full Arnold. Okay. For Lambo, this is Bob, and this has been PTP. See ya later.
It's time to dive in. Sports cars fly, where do we begin? From baseball to hoops, we got it all. The Pickle Podcast, we're having a ball. Flipping those facts, Lambo might get aside. Tossing out facts with southern pride. Football legends, rookies on the rise. Every episode's a new surprise. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends grow. Cards and stories from long ago. Lonely leads with fire in his soul. And Lambo Mike's got the whole show under control. Under control. Through history, cards in their hand. From vintage to modern, they take a stand. Each hit they pull, it's a wild ride. Collectors worldwide, they feel that pride. They talk in numbers, stats that don't lie. Rookies you'll chase and legends you'll buy with every pack. Open dreams come alive. All the Pickle Podcast, the thrill will survive. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends grow. Cards and stories from long ago. Lonely leads with fire in his soul. And Lambo Mike's got the whole show under control. Under control. History, cards in their hand. From vintage to modern, they take a stand. Each hit they pull, it's a wild ride. Collectors worldwide, they feel that pride. They talk in numbers, stats that don't lie. Rookies you'll chase and legends you'll buy with every pack. Open dreams come alive. On the Pickle Podcast, the thrill will survive. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends grow. Cards and stories from long ago. Lonely leads with fire in his soul. And Lambo Mike's got the whole show under control. And chrome, every card's got a story of home. From packs to slab, they rise and fall. But on the Pickle, we celebrate them all. So tune in tight, don't miss the show. Whether you're new or a pro, you'll grow. Loney and Mike, they're calling the shots. From base to autos, they got the lot. So crack those packs, let's make some noise for the Pickle Podcast and all its joys. In the world of sports cards, this is the place. With Loney and Mike, it's always ace. It's the Pickle, baby, where the legends grow. Cards and stories from long ago. Loney leads with fire in his soul. And Lambo Mike's got the whole show under control.